On the news tonight, Governor Adeleke gets commendation for fair dispensation of dividends of democracy. NEMA promises to curb rising mass fatality, disappearances during tragic emergencies. While on the foreign scene, India launches attack on Pakistan after terrorist massacre. Good evening, and we're glad to have you join us on the major reports. I am Olubomi Ajiboye Agbuola. The House of Representatives has warned of citizens' revolt in the federal government if the federal government failed to address insecurity in the country, which has been on the upswing in the last few weeks. This came on a day Senate President Godswill Akpabio told his colleagues that the insecurity and parlous state of the nation's economy has stretched the patience and resilience of Nigerians to the limit, and asked them to respond with legislative actions. It was gathered that lawmakers from areas ravaged by insurgency and killings by herdsmen in the country who led the debate on the issue, as plenary also accused the presidency of not doing enough to resolve the insecurity problem in the country, despite the over 19.7 trillion naira spent on security. In his contribution, Yusuf Gaji rebuked those downplaying the severity of the crisis, saying politicians are rascals and it is unacceptable that Nigerians are being killed at will by bandits and other criminal elements. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has been commended for dispensing democratic dividends to the people of the state with fairness, irrespective of their political affiliations. The commendation was given by Igbo Land Leader Elders, the Nigerian Union of Teachers, and the National Union of Butchers during their courtesy visits to the governor. Governor's office correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odununga has more.
At the heart of the courtesy calls was a visit by the Iwo Land Elders, also known as Ishokon Iwo Land, led by the Chief Imam of Iwo, Sheikh Abdulmumin Adelewa, who commended Senator Ademola Adeleke for his inclusive governance, infrastructural development, and commitment to peace and harmony across the state. The Chief Imam emphasized the elder satisfaction with the governor's handling of sensitive issues, especially those affecting Iwo and surrounding communities. He noted that the group is particularly impressed by the administration's focus on fairness and community engagement, reaffirming their unwavering support for the governor's leadership beyond 2026. The governor also received the Osun State wing of the Nigerian Union of Teachers (NUT), led by its state chairman, Comrade Babalola Babatunde, who in his address lauded the governor's prioritization of teachers' welfare. He cited regular salary payment, improved working conditions, and infrastructure upgrades in public secondary and primary schools. He added that Governor Adeleke's policies have rekindled confidence in the teaching profession in Osun State, just as he further pledged for full support for the administration's agenda and assured the governor of the union sees political backing into and beyond the 2026 elections.
We are going to show them. What is that, sir? We encourage you and we are begging you, we want you to be in our midst, so that all of them will know that Imole is for us and we are for Imole. We are going to show them that we are not bastards. We will show them that we are friendly.
Also present at the governor's office was the leadership of the National Union of Butchery Workers, Osun State Chapter, led by its chairman, Mr. Amo Adeowo, who expressed appreciation to the governor for the administration's efforts in organizing the meat processing industry, enhancing hygiene standards, and supporting union-led initiatives across the state. He appealed for further government assistance in providing modern facilities and capacity-building programs, noting that such efforts would help elevate the industry to international standard. The union reiterated its support for the governor's people-focused governance. In his response, Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke appreciated each group for their goodwill and affirmed that his administration remains committed to a governance model rooted in transparency, equity, and progress. He addressed pressing issues affecting Iwo, particularly boundary-related disputes, revealing that his administration has formally engaged the National Boundary Commission (NBC) to facilitate a lasting and just resolution. The governor assured that his government will not allow any boundary matters to disrupt the peace and unity of affected communities. He emphasized his belief in proactive dialogue and legal frameworks as effective tools in resolving territorial disputes.
Àdúrà ni kẹ́ máa fi ràn wá lọ́wọ́ pé bóyá kò ní sí development ní Ìwó àti agbègbè ẹgbàgbé ẹ̀ tó láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn
àdè máa ṣe èmi ò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe gómìnà tó máa ń jókòó sílé màá tún lọ supervise ẹ̀ màá tún wá wò pé ń bolẹ̀ bá ṣe dé ẹ̀yà tètè ṣe so support tẹ wá fún wa lẹ́nìí pẹ̀lú àdúrà mọ̀ pé láìpẹ́ láì jìnà gbogbo tó mọ̀ wọ̀ lókè gbogbo akọ̀rọ̀ ara lọ́lẹ̀.
Governor Adeleke further reiterated his administration's unwavering support for the welfare of workers across sectors. He assured the NUT and the Butcher Workers Union that their concerns would receive immediate attention, describing their contributions to the state's economy as invaluable.
What request tẹgbélẹ̀ àgbà food instruction kó yẹ̀ wò tó bá ti yẹ̀ wò tó bá ti wá fún mi a máa wò tẹ̀lé tó yẹ ká ọkọ̀ ṣe a ṣe títí tá a fi ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí inú tí ẹ fẹ́.
The governor concluded by calling for continued cooperation, stating that the development of Osun State is a collective responsibility that requires shared commitment from the government, unions, religious leaders, and the general public. It has been Oluwa Tobiloba Odunuga reporting.
In the meantime, Osun State is now ranked 7th in national examinations from its 33rd position in early 2022. According to the new report titled Standard Educational Performance Ranking of State in 2024 SSCE from the National Examination Council, NECO, released by the spokesperson to the governor, Malam Olawale Rashid, recalled that Governor Ademola Adeleke promised during the 2022 governorship campaign to take Osun State to a single-digit ranking in national examinations. According to a release on the developments from the Commissioner for Education, Honorable Dipo Iluwale, the report confirmed Governor Adeleke's commitments to restoring Osun State education sector to its academic leadership that the state was occupied from its creation in 1991. Osun State was ranked number 7 out of 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, coming behind Lagos, Kano, Oyo, Benue, Ogun, and Katsina State with 29,101 candidates that obtained at least 5 credits, including English language and mathematics, out of 41,264 that sat for the exam, thereby achieving approximately 71% success for its kind in the first of its kind in the last 18 years. The Nigerian Air Force remains committed to fostering national unity and building bridges with the public through openness, education, and inspiration in service to their fatherland. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, spoke through the Director General of Air Force Research and Development Institute, Osogbo, Osun State, Air Vice Marshal Pius Aimere, at a career day for secondary school students in Osogbo as part of activities to mark the 61st anniversary of the force. Oluchi Amuda completes the story.
As part of the activities lined up for the celebration of the 61st anniversary of the Nigerian Air Force, tagged NAF Day Celebration 2025, the force organized a career day for some selected secondary schools in Osogbo, Osun State capital, where the students were sensitized on the commitment of the force towards fostering national unity, transparency, and peace in Nigeria, as well as the numerous prospects that exist while pursuing a career in the Nigerian Air Force. Speaking on the motive behind the event, the Director General of Air Force Research and Development Institute, Osogbo, Air Vice Marshal Pius Ahimere, who spoke on behalf of the Chief of the Air Staff, Nigerian Air Force, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, noted that the Air Force remains dedicated to building bridges with the public itself through openness, education, and inspiration, adding that the career day will help in sensitizing the students and arouse their sense of patriotism in service to their fatherland.
It is important for them to know about their Air Force, because the Air Force, you know, that you aspire to become part of. And that's why we are organizing this. And like we told them in the lecture, we want the best of them to aspire to our Air Force. So we have to tell them about the Air Force, that we are present here, what our requirements are, I want them to dream, want them to fly, want them to be our future pilots, our future engineers. So I want to catch them young.
Also speaking, a teacher from one of the invited schools, Mr. Kenneth Oba, commended the Nigerian Air Force for organizing such a laudable event that will help the students to be focused on their career path for the future.
Bringing students to this kind of program will help them to know what they want to do in the future, especially for them who are confused and don't really know what next about life. This is a program, an avenue for them to think. And for those who want to also join the Air Force, this will give them the right opportunity and the right information.
Similarly, some of the students who participated in the Career Day and spoke in separate interviews with OSBC News, including Faithia Adewale from Ogidon Grammar School, Saad Oladipo from Values College, and Anthony Ademuluyi from Our Lady and St. Gabriel Catholic College, expressed appreciation to the organizers of the event, just as they described it as an eye-opener, which has exposed them to the immense contributions of the Nigerian Air Force to national development.
Today is a career day, so they give us the opportunity to explore more, to learn more about the Nigerian Air Force. So I'm thanking them for giving us such opportunity.
I am going to be motivated to join the Nigerian Air Force military because they are good and they are protecting the country from enemies.
Everybody here has learned a lot. Would really feel like I'm motivated to join such a amazing group like the military, not just the armed forces, but especially this Nigerian Air Force that we have learned so much about today.
The event also featured the presentation of gifts and souvenirs to the participants. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
The National Association of Polytechnic Students has issued a 5-day ultimatum to the Nigeria Education Loan Fund Board to provide a detailed breakdown of fund disbursement. In a communique issued by the President Isiofone Ogaya, the Senate President Oyewumi Ayomide of NAPS said it would mobilize protests nationwide should the NEL fund fails to reveal breakdown of how polytechnics receive funds. It will be recalled that the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission said its preliminary probe revealed that while NEL fund had released 100 billion naira, as students' loan 71 billion naira is accounted for. The allegations triggered a wave of outrage culminating in a protest by members of the National Association of Nigerian Students who blocked the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The association further threatened to take actions should their demands not to be met. The federal government has powered 24 federal institutions with solar energy under the Energizing Education Project. Minister of Education Tuji Alausa, who disclosed this in Abuja at the collaboration agreement signing ceremony with the vice chancellors of beneficiary institutions, added that 8 more universities have signed collaboration agreements to join the 4th phase of the project. Alausa, who described the project as a new day for Nigeria, held the transformative initiative under President Bola Tinubu aimed at providing uninterrupted power supply to Nigeria's federal tertiary institutions. He said the project have wide-reaching benefits for education and the economy. The minister emphasized the economic ripple effect of the initiative, explaining how reliable electricity stimulates business with campuses as he has challenged vice chancellors of universities on innovative and creative ways of sustaining the project, noting that by 2027, every tertiary institution would have renewable energy generation. Aliko Dangote Foundation says it will not relent in its humanitarian cause in transforming the Nigerian society. The foundation, represented by Mr. Victor Ejiro, gave the assurance in Osogbo, the Osun State capital, while distributing bags of rice to the physically challenged persons in the state. Soya Honoridi has more.
In line with his commitment to humanitarian cause, Aliko Dangote Foundation, in collaboration with the Osun State government, distributed bag of rice to the physically challenged persons as part of the 2025 National Food Intervention Program. Speaking on the initiative, Governor Ademola Adeleke, who was represented by the State Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, Otumba Tola Fasheru, described the day as a special one for the state, being one of the beneficiaries of Aliko Dangote Foundation 2025 National Food Intervention Program. Otumba Fasheru said the administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke has demonstrated uncommon zeal towards prioritizing food security, as evident by the procurement of tractors as well as various initiatives in transforming agricultural development aimed at achieving optimal results in food production. He noted that Aliko Dangote Foundation has been a vanguard of socio-economic development, stressing that the distribution of the 30,000 10 kg bag of rice represents a significant effort in making life more meaningful for the vulnerable.
Reaching out to the less privileged, ensuring that nobody goes to bed hungry. You can see his commitment, His Excellency's commitment all around the state, infrastructure development everywhere, the area of health sector, education, the area of agriculture. And so we are very, very glad that Alhaji Aliko Dangote would choose Osun as a place to express his liquid love. You know, Alhaji Dangote is a man that loves the people, the man who is always in the front line when it comes to socio-economic development of Nigeria.
The special advisor to the governor on agriculture and food security, Honorable Olaniran Atidade, described the rice donation to the state by Aliko Dangote Foundation as a strong demonstration of the foundation's corporate social responsibility and a testament of the power of partnership between the public and private sector, adding that the gesture will go a long way in addressing food insecurity and poverty alleviation in the state. The representative of Aliko Dangote Foundation, Mr. Victor Ejiro, said the foundation will not relent in its humanitarian gesture aimed at transforming the society, stressing that Osun State is particularly dear to the Chief Executive Officer, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, in respect to the socio-economic growth of the state.
We have seen the effort being put in place by the committee, the state committee that will handle the distribution of this rice, and they are really working hard. And we trust them and know that they will distribute it to the needs and the vulnerable amongst us in this state.
The Executive Secretary of Osun State Association of People Living with Disability, Prince Oyewumi Ayobami, who spoke on behalf of the beneficiaries, lauded Governor Ademola Adeleke for his commitment to the overall well-being of the physically challenged persons, noting that the gesture by Aliko Dangote Foundation is a considerable effort in alleviating the plight of the less privileged.
And I think I have to appreciate Dangote Foundation for distributing 30,000 kg of rice in which people with disability were among. I want to appreciate Dangote Foundation on behalf of people with disability.
The occasion, which featured the symbolic presentation of the 10 kg bag of rice to the beneficiaries, had in attendance the Permanent Secretary of the State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Mr. Maruf Olawale, his counterpart from the Cabinet Office, Mr. Soji Ojuade, the representative of Aliko Dangote Foundation, Mr. Tunde Oladipo, among others. Sanya Onoride, reporting for OSBC News.
Director General of the National Emergency Management, NEMA, Zubaida Umar, has revealed that the rise in numbers of fatalities and disappearances in Nigeria is due to floods, explosions, building collapses, epidemics, and other tragic emergencies. Umar made this known at the launch of a national mass fatality response plan in Abuja, noting that the absence of an efficient, coordinated, and compassionate response plan has necessitated the launch of the fatalities plan and is also the reason why NEMA is taking the lead in tackling the challenge head on. The Director General explained that the plan, which is developed through evidence-based rigorous consultation with the relevant stakeholders, is expected to provide detailed procedures and operational guidelines for emergency responders. She said the aim of the agency is not only operation and efficiency, but also to uphold the humanity and identity of every life lost. Meanwhile, head of Delegation International Committee for the Red Cross, ICRC, Noreen Huas, observed that the launch of the plan is a landmark achievement for Nigeria because it is a crucial tool for strengthening Nigeria's collective emergency response capacity. You are welcome to the sports segment. Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun says the forthcoming Gateway Games 2024 will be a benchmark for the National Sports Festival in Nigeria. Olamileko Balogun has more of the story and some others.
Briefing the media on the preparation for the Gateway 2024 at the Olusegun Osoba Press Center in Abeokuta, Governor Abiodun said Ogun State was deliberate from the outset when it made the bid to host the national festival, adding that after making huge and giant strides in the provision of infrastructure and facilities across board, the governor said that the state is poised to host the best ever fiesta for budding athletes in the country, noting that it is developed and improved massively on infrastructures, securities and other areas such as tourism and sports. He further expressed delight that for the first time in the history of National Sports Festival, all athletes competing at the game will be accommodated in the same place in order to boost the friendship among the assemblage of youths from all the country. The Gateway 2024 will be staged between 16th to 31st of this month in Ogun State. Egyptian giant Zamalek has announced the sacking of former Super Eagles coach Jose Pasero. Zamalek took the decision following their recent 2-2 draw with National Bank. The Portuguese joined the White Knights on a 2-year contract in February. Zamalek and Jose Pasero agreed to end the relationship by mutual consent. We wish him the best in the future, a statement on the club's official website. The 65-year-old has been under pressure since the club's elimination from the CAF Confederation Cup last month. Former Arsenal winger Ray Parlour has opened up on his former club's chances in the UEFA Champions League semi-final clash with PSG this night. Arsenal lost the first leg 1-0 at the Emirates last week. Parlour suggested that Arsenal's chance of reaching UEFA Champions League final rests on which team scores first, as that one goal will drive either side towards a confident performance. Parlour said Moreno as in number 9 will also help and he can cause PSG problems, adding that Arsenal away record in Europe this season is pretty good, winning in Madrid and heavily against PSV. Parlour also believes that Thomas Partey return will be crucial for Mikel Arteta's side. Olamileko Balogun reporting for OSBC News.
To the foreign scene, India has launched military strikes on Pakistan as Pakistan claimed it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets in an escalation that has pushed the two nations to the brink of a wider conflict. New Delhi said the strikes are in response to the massacre of 26 people, mostly Indian terrorists, who died in April when government stormed a scenic mountain spot in the India-administered part of Kashmir, a disputed border region, while India blamed Pakistan for the attack, which Islamabad denies. Reports say the escalation puts India and Pakistan, who are neighbors with a long history of conflicts in dangerous territory, with Islamabad vowing to retaliate against India's strikes and the international community calling for restraint. It will be recalled that at least 26 civilians were killed and 46 injured by India's strikes. A spokesperson for Pakistani's military, Lieutenant General Ahmed Chaudhry, said those killed included teenagers and children. And that ends the major reports on OSBC TV. It was edited by Michael Adeni. I am Olupumi Ajiboye Agbola saying good night.
Social media or Facebook.
You sure say you're not confused?
They are all the same thing.
The same thing.
I prefer social media. I prefer social media.
I like social media. Facebook is different with the social media. Hey!
And because they do their things real.
They go talk live than Facebook.
How your papa they train you?
So social media is something that can show you something live.
Chineke.
But Facebook is something that we post. Now you can see it through your phone. If you don't have phone, you can't see it.
Baba Adeleke Sowo ni.
Both are same thing. Facebook, I think, is still under social media. And Facebook is just a room inside social media.
That's what they thought.
They're all in one together.
I understand.
Facebook is a subsection of social media. You can separate Facebook from social media.
I think not.
Because social media is a general platform where WhatsApp, Facebook is understated.
Continue.
Facebook is just a chatting platform where you can transfer message from one person to another. And you cannot just say you're separating Facebook from social media. They are the same. But social media is just a general concept used in describing this media for communication.
Shut your stupid mouth.
Do you know the meaning of AK?
Some people might know alias, but to me, I think it's popular known as AK alias.
We call him Aka.
Just get out.
In Igbo language, AKA is Aka.
Get out of this place.
In English language, it's abbreviation. And I said, in case something if you mean, but I don't know that one.
You don't know why it's going on.
AK-47. It's Akim.
In a dress.
AK. I am going back.
You are a disappointment.
Sorry.
Thank you, Jesus!
You can't change it to sorry. No, sorry is sorry. It's simple.
Really, nigga?
Changing it is altering linguistic structure, so it's not allowed.
Past tense of sorry.
Go and ask your grandfather.
I don't know the past tense of sorry.
I paid for your school fees to go and learn.
I think sorry.
And actually, that's what your system dictionary sorry is sorry.
This guy!
Sorry. I don't have the idea.
Even you don't get sense.
Sorry. Oh, sorry is also sorry.
Sorry is sorry.
Sorry, no. I'm sorry.
àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn wa lálẹ́ òní gómìnà Adeleke gbóṣùbà kárí fún pínpín èrè jẹ ìjọba tiwantiwa. àjọ tó ń rí sí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pàjáwìrì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà jẹ́jẹ́ láti fòpin sí bọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀mí ṣe ń ṣòfò lásìkò ìjàmbá. nílẹ̀ òkèèrè orílẹ̀-èdè India àti Pakistan gbéná wojú ara wọn. ẹ kálẹ́ ẹ sì kú iṣẹ́ látàárọ̀ àkójọpọ̀ ròyìn wa fún talẹ́ òní làmú wa fún yín Kamil Abdulrahim lóníròyìn ìròyìn náà rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. ilé asòfin àgbà ilẹ̀ yìí ti kìlọ̀ fúnjọba àpapọ̀ pé àfàìmọ̀ ni o káwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kí wọ́n má kọjú ọ̀rọ̀ síjọba àpapọ̀ bíjọba bá fi kọ́bẹ̀lì láti wọ́nà àbáyọ sí ìpèníjà ètò ààbò àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. èyí wáyé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó lórí ilé asòfin àgbà ilẹ̀ yìí sẹ́nitọ̀ Godswill Akpabio kéde pé bí ìgbà tíjọba fẹ́ táwọn èèyàn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ní sùúrù ni lórí ètò ààbò àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tó sì ní kí wọ́n gbé ọ̀rọ̀ náà gba ẹ̀ka òfin lọ. ìròyìn fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé àwọn asòfin tó wá látàwọn agbègbè táwọn onísùnmọ̀mí ti ń pitú ọwọ́ wọn ti fẹ̀sùn kan ìjọba àpapọ̀ pé wọn kò ṣe ìjọba àpapọ̀ kùnà lórí ojúṣe rẹ̀ láti pèsè ètò ààbò tó fẹsẹ̀ rinlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Adémọ́lá Adeleke ti gbòṣùbà kárí fún bó ṣe ń pín àwọn èrè ìjẹ ìjọba tiwantiwa kárí ilé kárí oko láì fi tẹ̀sìn àti ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú ṣe. àwọn àgbà ẹgbẹ́ kan nílùú Ìwó ẹgbẹ́ àwọn olùkọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ka ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti ẹgbẹ́ àwọn alápatà ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ni wọ́n fìdí èyí múlẹ̀ lásìkò tí wọ́n ṣe àbẹ̀wò sí gómìnà lọ́fíìsì rẹ̀. oníròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí lọ́fíìsì gómìnà Olúwatóbilọ́ba Odùnúgà lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn yòókù tó ń bọ̀ rí látẹnu Àbọ́sẹ̀dé Alóńgẹ̀.
lára àwọn ikọ̀ tó ṣàbẹ̀wò sí gómìnà Adeleke lọ́fíìsì ni ẹgbẹ́ àwọn àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ Ìwó tí wọ́n pè ní ìṣọ̀kan ilẹ̀ Ìwó tí ìmáàmù àgbà ti Ìwó Sheikh Abdulmumin Adelẹ́wà ṣáájú wọn kan sára sí gómìnà fún bíjọba tó ń darí ṣe ń ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà nípasẹ̀ àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀kan òjọ̀kan iṣẹ́ ìdàgbàsókè tó sì tún mọ́rọ̀ ìbágbépọ̀ àlàáfíà láàrin àwọn aráàlú jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ní bàdà. ìmáàmù Adélẹ́wà tẹnumọ́ pé inú àwọn àgbààgbà ìlú Ìwó ń dùn sí sẹ́nitọ́ Adémọ́lá Adélékè fún ìṣọwọ́ṣèjọba rẹ̀ wọ́n sì jẹ́jẹ́ àtìlẹ́yìn wọn fún gómìnà tayọ ọdún 2026. bákan náà làwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ olùkọ́ tálága wọn Comrade Babalọ́lá Babátúndé Kósòdí ṣàbẹ̀wò sí gómìnà níbi tálága wọn ọ̀hún ti gbóṣùbà fún gómìnà Adélékè fún bó ṣe mọ́rọ̀ ìdẹ̀rùn àwọn olùkọ́ ní bàdà tó sì tún ṣàtúnṣe àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ girama àtàlákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ yíká ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. ó fi kún pé àwọn ètò amáyédẹrùn tíjọba gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè gbé kalẹ̀ ti tún jẹ́ káwọn nígbẹ̀kẹ̀lé kíkún nínú iṣẹ́ olùkọ́ táwọn yàn láàyò àti pé gbọ̀ngbọ̀n làwọn olùkọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wà lẹ́yìn gómìnà láti tún díje fún sáà míì lọ́fíìsì. ẹ̀wẹ̀ àwọn adarí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn alápatà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lábẹ́ ìdarí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Àmọ́ Adéowó náà wá kí gómìnà Adélékè kú iṣẹ́ láti mọ rírì rẹ̀ fún bó ṣe ń gbèrò àti ṣèdásílẹ̀ ibùdó ńlá kan tí wọn yóò ti máa pẹran nílànà ìmọ́tótó tó sì tún ṣàtìlẹ́yìn tó yẹ fáwọn ètò ẹgbẹ́ àwọn alápatà nípínlẹ̀ yìí. ó wá rọ ìjọba láti túbọ̀ máa ṣèrànwọ́ fẹ́gbẹ́ náà nípa ìpèsè àwọn ohun èlò ayé òde òní tí wọn yóò máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ àti pé kíjọba máa ṣètò ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fáwọn alápatà kí wọ́n lè jáwé sóbì lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wọn. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n jẹ́jẹ́ àtìlẹ́yìn ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀hún fúnjọba gómìnà Adélékè. nígbà tó ń fèsì gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn àlejò rẹ̀ fún ìfẹ́ tí wọ́n ní síjọba rẹ̀. ó sì tẹnumọ́ pé òun yóò túbọ̀ máa kákòyàwó nídìí ètò ìṣèjọba fáǹfààní ìdàgbàsókè àti ìlọsíwájú ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. gómìnà ní òun ti fọ̀rọ̀ ìjà àlà ilẹ̀ tó máa ń wáyé láàrin ìlú Ìwó àtàpá ibìkan nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó àjọ tó wà fọ́rọ̀ àlà ilẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí létí kájọ náà lè wójútùú sọ́rọ̀ ọ̀hún pẹ̀lú àlàyé pé ìjọba tóun darí kò ní káwọ́ gbéra láti jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ àlà ilẹ̀ máa domi àlàáfíà ìloro. fún ìdí èyí gbogbo ohun tó bá gbà níjọba yóò fún láti fegun òtòlótò gbogbo gbóngbòngbòn tó bá wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àlà ilẹ̀ níbikíbi nípínlẹ̀ yìí.
àdúrà ni kẹ́ máa fi ràn wá lọ́wọ́ pé bóyá kò kò ní sí development ní Ìwó àti agbègbè ẹgbàgbé ẹ̀ tó láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ adé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn àdè máa ṣe ebi ò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe gómìnà tó máa ń jókòó sílé màá tún lọ supervise màá tún wá wò pé ń bolẹ̀ bá ṣe dé ẹ̀yà tètè ṣe so support tẹ wá fún wa lẹ́nìí pẹ̀lú àdúrà mọ̀ pé láìpẹ́ láì jìnà gbogbo tó mọ̀ wọ̀ lókè gbogbo akọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àlọ́lẹ̀.
Sẹ́nitọ̀ Adeleke tún fi dáwọn òṣìṣẹ́ lójú pé ọ̀rọ̀ ìdẹ̀rùn wọn jẹ́ òun lógún jọjọ ó wáá fi dá ẹgbẹ́ àwọn olùkọ́ àtẹgbẹ́ àwọn alápàtà lójú pé gbogbo ìbéèrè wọn níjọba yóò gbéyẹ̀wò láì fàkókò ṣòfò nítorí pé kèrèmí kọ́ nípa tí wọ́n ń kó lórí àgbéǹde ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ìpínlẹ̀ yìí.
owó request tẹgbélẹ̀ àgbà food instruction kó yẹ̀ wò tó bá ti yẹ̀ wò tó bá ti wá fún mi a máa wò ní tẹ̀lé tó yẹ ká ọkọ̀ ṣe a ṣe títí tá a fi ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí inú tí ẹ fẹ́.
Gómìnà wa rọ ti kéré ẹlẹ́gbẹ́jẹgbẹ́ àti oníkọ̀jìkọ̀ láti túbọ̀ máa ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fún ìjọba tó ń darí nítorí pé ikú wa àjọkú ààwẹ̀ wa àjọgbà lọ́rọ̀ ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun jẹ́. Àbọ̀sẹ̀dé Alóńgẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ OSBC.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ti wà nípò keje nínú ìgbéléwọ̀n ìdánwò girama láti ipò kẹtàlélọ́gbọ̀n tó wà lọ́dún 2022 gẹ́gẹ́ bí àkọọ́lẹ̀ tí àjọ tó mójútó ìgbéléwọ̀n àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ nínú ìdánwò àṣejáde girama ọdún 2024 ìdájọ́ NECO tó gbé jáde. Àtẹ̀jáde látọwọ́ agbẹnusọ fún gómìnà Malam Ọláwálé Rasheed tó fi síta ni mo wá sí ìrántí pé gómìnà Adeleke sílẹ̀ rí lásìkò ìpolongo ìbò gómìnà lọ́dún 2022 pé òun yóò gbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun dókè téńté nínú ìgbéléwọ̀n ìdánwò àṣejáde girama tó sì ti mú àdéhùn rẹ̀ ṣẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtẹ̀jáde náà ṣe fi hàn látọwọ́ kọmíṣánná fétò ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Dípò Ìlúwọlé ló ti fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé àbájáde ìgbéléwọ̀n náà fìdí ìfarajìn gómìnà Adeleke múlẹ̀ lẹ́ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ láti dá ògo tó ti nu ẹ̀ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun padà sípò tó wà látọdún 1991 tí wọ́n ti dá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun sílẹ̀. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ti wà nípò kejì nínú àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ mẹ́rìndínlógójì àtolúùlú ilẹ̀ yìí tó wà lẹ́yìn àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ bíi Èkó, Kano, Ọ̀yọ́, Benue, Ògùn àti ìpínlẹ̀ Katsina. Iléeṣẹ́ ológun ojú òfurufú ti jẹ́jẹ́ ìfarajìn rẹ̀ lórí ìfẹsẹ̀rinlẹ̀ àjọṣepọ̀ tó gúnmọ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn àwùjọ pẹ̀lú àgbékalẹ̀ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí yóò máa ṣọ́nà fún ṣíṣiṣẹ́sìn ilẹ̀ baba àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Olórí ikọ̀ ológun ojú òfurufú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí Air Marshal Hasan Abubakar ló sọ yìí di mímọ̀ níbi ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí iléeṣẹ́ ológun ojú òfurufú gbé kalẹ̀ lóṣogbo láti sàmì ọdún 61 ìdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ọ̀hún. Ọlúchi Àmùdá lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn yòókù tó ń bòrè látẹnu Babátúndé Bọ́látító.
Lára àwọn àlàkalẹ̀ ètò fáyẹyẹ ọdún 61 iléeṣẹ́ ológun òfurufú ńlẹ̀ yìí, iléeṣẹ́ ológun náà ti ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí ọ̀nà kan àyàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ àṣelà ẹni fáwọn ọmọ iléèwé girama tó wà nílùú Òṣogbo, níbi tí wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fáwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa bí iléeṣẹ́ ológun òfurufú ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ìṣọ̀kan orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ̀ nípa àwọn àǹfààní tó wà nínú dídarapọ̀ mọ́ṣẹ́ ológun òfurufú. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa èrèdí àgbékalẹ̀ ètò náà, olùdarí ẹ̀ka tó kọ́ àwọn ológun òfurufú nípa ìwádìí àti ìdàgbàsókè ọ̀gágun Pius Ahimere tó sọ̀rọ̀ lórúkọ ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ ológun orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ọ̀gágun Hasan Abubakar ó wòye pé iléeṣẹ́ ológun òfurufú ní àgbékalẹ̀ ètò náà láti jẹ́ káwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà onífẹ̀ẹ́ síṣẹ́ ológun òfurufú tí wọn yóò sì fi ọkàn lé ipa ọ̀nà láti sin ilẹ̀ bàbá wọn pẹ̀lú òótọ́ ọ̀nú. Bákan náà lolùkọ́ kan látara àwọn iléèwé girama tí wọ́n fìwé pè ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kenneth Ọbákansára síléeṣẹ́ ológun òfurufú fún àgbékalẹ̀ ètò náà, èyí tó lè jẹ́ ọ̀nà kan àyàn láàyò fáwọn ọmọléèwé gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ àṣelà wọn lọ́jọ́ iwájú.
àwọn ọmọ tó bá ti ń ro nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la láti iléèwé gíga àkókò nìyí láti ronú pé nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe leléyìí. Fún àwọn tí kò tíì mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe, irú ètò báyìí ó máa jẹ́ kí ó máa ṣí ojú wọn sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà láti mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe.
lára àwọn ọmọ iléèwé tó kópa nínú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti ìlanilọ́yẹ̀ náà tó bá ikọ̀ ròyìn wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní Fatia Adéwálé láti iléèwé girama Ògìdán nílùú Òṣogbo àti Saad Ọ̀làdépò láti iléèwé Values nílùú Òṣogbo tó ìmọ̀ Anthony Adémilúyì wọ́n fẹ̀mí ìmoore hàn fáwọn ológun òfurufú fún àgbékalẹ̀ ètò náà tí wọ́n ní ó wúlò gidigidi.
ní wípé ní gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ tá a mọ̀ yẹn tó jẹ́ common thing tó jẹ́ pé a mọ̀ jù bíi dókítọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì ẹnjìníà òun nìkan kọ́ ni iṣẹ́ àwọn military wa yìí àwọn Nigeria Air Force wa wọ́n give us the best.
níbi ètò náà ni wọ́n ti pín ẹ̀bùn lóríṣiríṣi fáwọn ọmọ iléèwé tó wá síbi ètò náà. Babátúndé Bọ́látitó fún iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun.
ẹgbẹ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo òṣèlú orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti fún àjọ tó wà fún ètò ẹ̀yáwó kàwé tíjọba àpapọ̀ gbé kalẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ 5 péré láti fi ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àlàkalẹ̀ bó ṣe pín owó ẹ̀yáwó kàwé tíjọba àpapọ̀ gbé kalẹ̀ nínú ìfẹnukò tí adarí ẹgbẹ́ náà Èṣí Òfúnẹ̀ Ọ̀gáyà àti Oyèyẹmí Ayọ̀mídé fi síta ni wọ́n ti sọ pé àwọn yóò kóra àwọn jọ fún ìfẹ̀hónúhàn káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà bí àjọ NELFON bá kùnà láti ṣàlàyé nípa bí àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo ìṣòro orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà sì gba owó ètò ìyàwó kàwé tíjọba àpapọ̀ gbé kalẹ̀. àwọn rántí pé àjọ tó ń fẹ́ràn máwọn tó ń pa owó ìlú ní pọ́npọ́ àtàwọn ìwà ìbàjẹ́ míì sọ pé ìwádìí àkọ́kọ́ fi hàn pé 100 bílíọ̀nù kan náírà ní àjọ náà gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀yáwó ọ̀hún tó sì jẹ́ pé bílíọ̀nù 69 nìkan ní àjọ ọ̀hún sọ bó ṣe náà. ẹ̀sùn náà ló ti mú kí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí gùn lé ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tí wọ́n sì di ojú ọ̀nà márosẹ̀ Èkó sí Ìbàdàn. ẹgbẹ́ náà wá dúnkùkù lajà pé àwọn yóò gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ tí àjọ ọ̀hún bá kùnà láti ṣàlàyé ara rẹ̀ fáráyé gbọ́. ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti pèsè iná ọba fún àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀ 24 pẹ̀lú agbára ìtànsán oòrùn lábẹ́ ètò ìpèsè iná lẹ́ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. mínísítà fẹ́tọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ Túnjí Aláùsá ẹni tó sọ ìdí mímọ̀ l'Àbújá níbi ìtọwọ́bọ̀wé àdéhùn pẹ̀lú àwọn gíwá fásitì tí wọ́n jàǹfààní ètò náà. ó fi kún pé àwọn fásitì 8 míì tó ti fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láti tẹ́wọ́ gba ètò ọ̀hún. Aláùsá ẹni tó ṣàpèjúwe àkànṣe iṣẹ́ náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìgbà ọ̀tun fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lábẹ́ àgbékalẹ̀ ètò tíjọba ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ṣe pẹ̀lú àfojúsùn láti pèsè iná ọba tó dúró re fáwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ìjọba àpapọ̀. ó sọ pé àkànṣe iṣẹ́ náà yóò jẹ́ àǹfààní fẹ́ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé. àjọ Aliko Dangote Foundation ti sọ pé òun kò ní yẹsẹ̀ láti máa ṣètò sọ̀gbàdẹ̀rùn fáwọn aráàlú. aṣojú àjọ náà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Victor Ejiro ló sọ̀rọ̀ ìdánilójú náà níbi pínpín àpò ìrẹsì fáwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí Sànyà Ọ̀nàrìndé. lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn yòókù ìròyìn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ bá mi kálọ. níbàámu pẹ̀lú ìfarajìn iṣẹ́ àánú àjọ Aliko Dangote Foundation pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló mú kí pínpín báàgì ìrẹsì fáwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá tó jẹ́ ara ètò sọ̀gbàdẹ̀rùn lórí oúnjẹ tọdún yìí. nígbà tó ń sọ lórí àgbékalẹ̀ náà gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adeleke ẹni tí kọmíṣánná fọ́rọ̀ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àti ìpèsè oúnjẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu Ọ̀túnba Tọ́lá Fásirù ṣojú fún ló ti ṣàpèjúwe ọjọ́ ètò pínpín ìrẹsì náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí èyí tó ṣe pàtàkì fún ìpínlẹ̀ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀kan nínú ìpínlẹ̀ tó jàǹfààní ètò sọ̀gbàdẹ̀rùn àjọ Aliko Dangote Foundation tọdún yìí. Ọ̀túnba Fásirù sọ pé ìjọba gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adeleke ti ṣàfihàn ìfarajìn rẹ̀ lórí ìpèsè oúnjẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu èyí tó fojú hàn pẹ̀lú ríra àwọn katakata tó fi mọ́ ọ̀kanòjọ̀kan ètò míì láti fi má yípadà bá iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ká àfojúsùn lórí ìpèsè oúnjẹ ìlọ́pọ̀ yanturu ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ó lè jọ. tó ṣàlàyé pé àjọ Aliko Dangote Foundation gbajúmọ̀ nínú ìdẹ̀rùn àwùjọ àti ìdàgbàsókè ètò ọrọ̀ ajé. Ó tẹnumọ́ pé pínpín ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà 30 báàgì kìlógíráàmù 10 náà ṣàfihàn ipa pàtàkì láti mú ìgbé ayé àwọn aráàlú rọrùn, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún. Inú olùdámọ̀ràn pàtàkì fún gómìnà lọ́rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àti ìpèsè oúnjẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu Honorable Ọláníran àti Dádé ṣàpèjúwe ẹ̀bùn ìrẹsì náà tí àjọ Aliko Dangote Foundation fún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun gẹ́gẹ́ bí àfihàn iṣẹ́ àánú àjọ ọ̀hún fáwọn èèyàn àwùjọ àti ìfẹsẹ̀rinlẹ̀ lórí àjọṣepọ̀ tó gúnmọ́ láàrin ìjọba àtàwọn iléeṣẹ́ aládàáni, tí ẹ̀bùn ìrẹsì ọ̀hún yóò sì kópa tó jọjú láti fi kojú ìpèníjà lẹ́ka ìpèsè oúnjẹ àtọ̀nà láti má dínkù bá ìṣẹ́ àtòṣì. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ aṣojú àjọ Aliko Dangote Foundation ọ̀gbẹ́ni Victor Ejiro ló ti sọ pé àjọ náà kò ní tẹ̀sí nínú iṣẹ́ àánú rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àfojúsùn láti máa kópa tó jọjú láwùjọ. Ó kún pé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ṣe pàtàkì sí aláṣẹ àti ìdarí iléeṣẹ́ Dangote Alhaji Aliko Dangote fún ìlọsíwájú àti ìdàgbàsókè ètò ọrọ̀ ajé. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ akọ̀wé ẹgbẹ́ àwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọmọọba Oyèwùmí Ayọ̀bámijí, ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ lórúkọ àwọn tí wọ́n jàǹfààní ètò náà, gbóṣùbà fún gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adeleke fún ìgbáyégbádùn àwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá tó jẹ́ lógún, pẹ̀lú àlàyé pé ètò pínpín ìrẹsì tí àjọ Aliko Dangote gbé kalẹ̀ fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé àjọ náà mọ̀rọ̀ ìdẹ̀rùn àwọn àkàndá lọ́kùnkúndùn. Níbi ètò náà ni pínpín báàgì ìrẹsì kìlógíráàmù 10 fún àwọn tí wọ́n jàǹfààní rẹ̀ ti wáyé. Lára àwọn tí wọ́n péjú síbi ètò náà ni akọ̀wé àgbà iléeṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àti ìpèsè oúnjẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu ọ̀gbẹ́ni Mọ̀rúfù Ọláwálé, ojúgbà rẹ̀ lọ́fíìsì tó mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Sọjí Ojúadé, aṣojú Aliko Dangote Foundation ọ̀gbẹ́ni Túndé Ọládépọ̀ àtàwọn míì. Olùdarí àgbà àjọ tó mójútó ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pàjáwìrì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà NEMA Subaida Umar ti fi léde pé òǹkà àwọn tí wọ́n ń dágbére fáyé àtàwọn tí wọ́n ń dàwátì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ń pọ̀ sí látara ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ omíyalé, àdó olóró, ilé dídàwó, àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn àtàwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àgbógbárímù míì. Umar sọ yìí di mímọ̀ níbi ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ láti dènà ikú òjijì lásìkò làlórí l'Àbújá, pẹ̀lú àlàyé pé àìsí àmójútó tó péye ló ṣokùnfà bí ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn sì máa ń dágbére fáyé níbi làlórí. Ló sì fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé àfojúsùn àgbékalẹ̀ èròǹgbà náà ni láti fòpin sí làlórí. Olùdarí àgbà àjọ NEMA ṣàlàyé pé èròǹgbà náà ni láti má yípadà bá ìṣọwọ́sí àjọ náà pẹ̀lú ọ̀kanòjọ̀kan ìjíròrò látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn lájọ̀lájọ̀ tọ́rọ̀ kàn. Ní báyìí ẹ káàbọ̀ sí abala eré ìdárayá wa fún tàlẹ́ òní. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ọmọọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ti sọ pé ìdíje K2 tọdún 2024 ni yóò jẹ́ ìgbéléwọ̀n fún ìdíje eré ìdárayá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ọlámilékan Balógun lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn eré ìdárayá àtúpalẹ̀ rẹ̀ rí látẹnu Babátúndé Bọ́látító.
Nígbà tó ń bá àwọn oníròyìn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀kan òjọ̀kan ìgbáradì fún gbígbàlejò ìdíje eré ìdárayá àpapọ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí níbùdó oníròyìn Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀ṣọ́bà tó wà nílùú Abẹ́òkúta, gómìnà Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn yóò gbàlejò ìdíje náà lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ti pèsè gbogbo nǹkan amáyédẹrùn sílẹ̀ fún ìgbàlejò ìdíje náà. Gómìnà Abíọ́dún ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ti ṣetán láti rí i pé ìdíje táwọn fẹ́ gbàlejò rẹ̀ jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára àwọn tó dáńgájá jùlọ nínú ìtàn eré ìdárayá lákòókò yìí, nítorí pé ìyàtọ̀ ti báwẹ̀ àárọ̀ nídìí ìpèsè àwọn nǹkan ètò amáyédẹrùn, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn nǹkan èlò eré ìdárayá àtàwọn nǹkan míì tó wúlò fún ìdíje náà. Ó wá fìdùnnú rẹ̀ hàn sí bí wọ́n ti fẹ́ kó gbogbo àwọn eléré ìdárayá náà sójú kan látàrí bẹ́tò ààbò àtàwọn ètò míì ṣe rotótó lágbègbè ọ̀hún fún ìdíje ọ̀hún tí yóò mú káwọn olùdíje náà bára wọn dọ́rẹ̀ẹ́. Preparo ti sọ nípa bí ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù rẹ̀ ṣe ń tiraka láti gbegede nínú ìdíje pẹ̀lú Paris Saint-Germain lálẹ́ òní. Arsenal fìdí rẹmi nínú ìdíje tó kọjá pẹ̀lú àmì ayò kan sódò. Ó ní gbogbo ipá ni Arsenal yóò wà sà, pàápàá jùlọ ní báyìí tó ń fẹ́ gba àmì ayò lọ́wọ́ akẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ tó bá fìdí rẹmi nílé gẹ́gẹ́ bófin ṣe làálẹ̀. Babátúndé Bọ́látitó fún iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn OSBC.
nílẹ̀ òkèèrè orílẹ̀-èdè India ti ṣígun sí orílẹ̀-èdè Pakistan tí ilẹ̀ náà sì ní wọ́n fi àdó olóró já àwọn ọkọ̀ òfurufú márùn-ún tó jẹ́ tilẹ̀ India bọ́, èyí tó jẹ́ kí ìjà ọ̀hún kó búrẹ́kẹ́ sí. orílẹ̀-èdè India ní ńṣe làwọn fèsì sí bí wọ́n ṣe pa èèyàn márùndínlọ́gbọ̀n lóṣù kẹrin ọdún yìí. ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ló fa títa ìgbórógo síra ẹni láàrin orílẹ̀-èdè India àti Pakistan, torílẹ̀-èdè India sì ní kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá. àwọn èèyàn mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n ni wọ́n ti dágbére fáyé táwọn èèyàn mẹ́rìndínláàádọ́ta sì farapa lásìkò ìkọlù náà. àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn wa fún talẹ́ òní kò jù báyìí lọ. Babátúndé Bọ́látitó lólóòtú. ọ̀la ní kẹ́ẹ̀dé ká tún pàdé nígbà táwọn mú àwọn ìròyìn wa wá fún yín ní sísẹ̀ǹtẹ̀lé. títí ọ̀la ọ̀hún orin ayọ̀ lásùn kó dàrọ̀.
Listen to this public service announcement. This is to inform the general public that the male person whose photograph shown on the screen left home for his place of work at Ede, Osun State since 28 April until now. He has not returned home nor seen around. Kayode by name, who lives at Isoshu area, Ede, Osun State. He is aged 34 years, dark in complexion. He has no tribal mark. He speaks English language and Yoruba language fluently. Is about 5 feet tall. We therefore enjoin anybody, member of the public, with useful information about his whereabouts to please contact the nearest police station. Thank you. That ends the public service announcement.
You know, the story that we got Scout when we were kids that your ancestor was out on one Sunday with his girlfriend and some white man jumps out of the bush and throws a net over him? It's not how it happened. Slavery was big business. Africans sold other Africans to the Europeans.
But the memory of slavery and of what our ancestors must have gone through is always lurking. Even a pretty little harbor town like Elmina is dominated by its slave castle. And for us, a slave castle is like Auschwitz.
Right in here. This very dungeon housed between 150 and 200 women for 3 good months. This is where they slept, yes, but the place was much overcrowded, so there wasn't enough space for one even to lie down. The result was an outbreak of malaria and yellow fever. So by the time the ships arrived, more than half were already dead. Well, this is the infamous room of no return. That is also the door of no return. When the slaves got here, they never knew where they were going. Neither did they know what was going to happen to them. All they knew was to get out of this room onto the boats. Some actually committed suicide because that was the only way they thought they could get their freedom. In fact, it was the Africans who did the raiding and selling of Africans to the Europeans. No European ever went into the hinterland to raid for slaves. It was the Africans who did it. And before the Europeans even landed here, slavery was already in the system. It was slaves that worked in the palaces for the kings.
Like the proverbial apple that never falls far from the tree. So here's the behavior of an individual. If traced, it's never far from the parent. Trace it, trace
writing my name. And me, I don't like somebody to shout my name very early in the morning. So you are now telling me I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let me ask you a question. What is going to happen if I shout your name, especially in the morning? Tell me.
I swear, you're painful. Seriously, this is what your mate endure.
See, Agatha, I can't wait for my parents to come back. I don't even mind going hunger strike.
Hey! Why is it taking you so long for you to finish your meal?
I don't have appetite.
Me too.
I see. If you are spoiled by your parents, I wouldn't allow that. Tracy's.
Hey, my friend, That's just a plane.
You go look at you. See, find yourself everywhere. Do you know you?
Thank you.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Hey.
Oh,
Agatha.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And help yourself.
Very well then. Efe, what was that now? Calm down now. Why are you running? This is biscuits, not rice. You know. Wow.
Efe. Efe. What is wrong with you? Why are you rushing the biscuit? Tell me, is everything okay?
People don't understand.
Okay? Make me understand.
Can you believe that ever since my parents traveled, my auntie Carol, the one I told you, she has been feeding I and my siblings with rubbish.
Rubbish?
What? Seriously, why is your auntie like that? Why can't she cook? Why is she such a bad cook? I thought she came from the village. Like they're meant to know how to cook now. Seriously, village people talk like that.
No, seriously. You know, Auntie Carol is my mom's kid sis. And I learned that she's this spoiled brat in those days. You know, I don't just know everything. Cooking 0.00. Kitchen management, nothing.
Wow.
Truly. I want too much, Jerry.
Listen, girls, let me tell you something. It's not everybody who is born and bred in the village knows how to cook. Not all of them.
Well,
That's true.
I
Believe you.
so. It's possible.
And talking about learning, the three of you should learn from me. I mean we.
All
not,
of us.
Not we, because I'm a good cook. Anyways.
Same here.
Yeah. Who are you, my friend? Just calm down, eh? So you don't get choked. What about Tamino and Ibinabo? How are they coping?
Right there. I pity my poor siblings. I'm sure Tamuna must be eating in one of his friend's house. And I'm sure Uncle Gabe will take care of Ebinabo because he drops her to school every day.
I thought as much.
That's bad. I pity you. Sorry. Eat more. Thank you. Wait.
Haba, you not chop for house.
Yeah, fake. Calm down now.
Soji, come outside now. Drop this in here. Soji, come outside now. Oh, in fact, come and be going to your house. Oh, yeah, come and be going. Soji now, Soji, come outside. Are you, Soji? See, if this thing drop here, you will sweep this place, oh. Soji, come and be going to your house. Come outside, let me use the toilet, Soji now.
Why you come here like this now? You never chop this.
I don't tire. Can't no that chop since morning.
But you know, say your friend. You offend me.
How now?
You're asking me why. For almost 3 weeks now, you don't see me here.
You never reach 3 weeks now, like 2 weeks. You just
So 2 weeks not reach to look for me.
You were don't say make you stop the watch Al Jazeera. They look for you for inside Al Jazeera or CNN. Now you take your man.
Get out. You know I'm tired of calling you every day. You call me name. Today you call me. What's that name that you call?
You don't suffer.
That's why I went to look for a job.
I am here this morning to collect my money.
Baba Yami, which one were you? They do face like this. You know?
Don't tell me that money since that time you've not paid this man.
Just like when everything will happen to me, even when recession enter this shop. Eh?
But why you no come go beggar?
You no go beg me, and if you beg me, kobo, I don't go gree. My money.
Baba Yami, you read this thing where they do. Eh? For okay, then go to the okay. Go to your coro.
You know, say they always tell you say I be proper Yoruba man. My money, whatever language you speak that I don't understand, back to the sender. Yeah. Oh, doloro no mugi. Oh, doloro to mule. Ijo akeju kan ba fe nu koyo. Ijo na lo fe nu ko ni pa. Yeah, my money.
Baba Yami, never reach like this now. Baba Yami.
I don't tell am say I be proper Yoruba man.
Baba Yami, person know they pray with you. Can look now, I don't they come they pray.
Give me my money.
Wait. Your money here. I tell you say I get money.
So you have the money before sir.
Come in one for me.
Go. He complete. 3 months. He complete.
Yes.
If you don't complete, if I reach you.
Hello.
Tracy's.
Maybe Ekpenyon. Zero.
Which one is your name? Is it Ekpenyon or Itilo?
Ekpenyon.
You are under arrest.
Ekpenyon, I will see you. You know I just came to greet you. Small. I will see you when I come now, eh? I will see you.
Hey, come back here. Where do you think you are going? Who is it to you?
Now my very good friend, his name is Sam, and he's a graduate. He no get job.
Oh, you no get job.
Yes.
What night crime? And who is this Baba?
Baba Yami, now my landlord. Name be this.
Your landlord.
My name is not landlord, so I be the landlord. Now me carry this place here and say make it dey do business. Now my money I can't collect.
Oh, that's good. So this is the juju that you people use to kill all the dogs around here.
Juju? No be juju. Na just so shakara kobo to pay me my money. Nothing dey there.
Oh, you even want to juju my face?
No
problem. You two, you're under arrest. Officer, find them inside.
I am a thief, me.
You're under arrest.
I am not a thief. Yeah. You feel fast? Yeah. Move it. Yeah.
Maybe you're my Tracy's. I'm your Tracy's too.
I learned that you are a graduate of zoology. So definitely, you must know the way to carry a dog without barking. So tell us what you know about the dog.
Dog? Which dog? Which dog, Oga? Me, I only study zoology in school to take care of animals, not to carry animals. What do I want to do with dog now?
Son, zoologists has everything to do with animals. So
the proverbial apple that never falls far from the tree. So here's the behavior of an individual. If traced, it's never far from the parent. Traces, 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 traces.
Yeah, that was Sophie. She stays on this estate. So she's called now to ask if I could give her a lift to the office tomorrow, since our offices are just a few blocks away.
Gabriel up to something again? No, it's my husband. So, Ada, there's fire on the mountain. You know me, oh. When I mean there's fire on the mountain, there's fire on the mountain, oh. Tochi, you're scaring me. What is going on? We're meant to go on a vacation. And then Priya suddenly brought in Gabriel, only to tell me that he's going to be watching over the kids without consulting me. Tochi, be careful. When I say be careful, I mean be careful.
Traces, traces, traces.
Auntie Carol, that's what we say about.
So you mean that's Papa B? She comes here every morning to resume. In my own sister's matrimonial home. Ah, what rubbish.
But the thing is that I think her place of work and daddy's office is a bit closer. So she comes here every morning so that daddy will drop her off. You know all these commercial buses and their wahala. I don't blame her.
Sorry for you. What do you know? With this your small head, what do you know? Before you know it, you will have a stepmother. And she will show you Pepe, yes. She will show you Pepe. Oh, don't know anything.
The thing is just that even if it's any other person that come to dad for the offer, I'm sure daddy would have accepted. Why are they seeing this thing as a big deal?
Oh, you are still taking sides. You have not seen anything. Daddy will have assisted. So daddy is the good Samaritan. Definitely, your papa will serve you day. If it were to be my own husband. Hey, if it is to be my own husband, I will deal with her. I will pieces her. I will bury her alive. I will even parboil her before I bury her. Eh? Yes, now.
But Carol, you're not yet married now.
Oh, do you want to insult me? I can buy as many wedding rings as I want. I fly them. I buy my own diamonds. I buy my own rings. So it's not your business. After all, I'm an expert when it comes to married, singles, and divorcees. I advise them. I make their life perfect. So you're just a small rat. So let's go back to business and let's resolve how we'll deal with that copper babe, okay?
Yeah, the thing is that mom bounces on I and Tamono very little provocations. This thing is bringing a lot of drama in the house. It's not funny at all.
That is where I come in. So I will settle everything amicably. And I will settle it perfectly. Trust me for that.
Okay, but Carol, please, don't tell me. Don't tell her that I told you.
The secrets are safe with me. Trust me, don't be careful. Don't worry.
Hey, what's up? I just been waiting for you. I saw you coming like this. I was like, Agatha! Ow! Ow! Agatha! Agatha! What's with you?
Go away!
Where should I carry you?
Just take me anywhere. I want to sit down.
Caro. don't tell me anything. It's unfair, my sister. Oh, Guinea, it's unfair. You think I don't know? You locked yourself upstairs. You are thinking. I was sitting there for a very long time, and I knew you were thinking. Why? How come? Where did you go wrong? Carol, no vex, oh. People no vex. You know I can't possibly bother you or even discuss my personal matters with you. It's not proper. If you don't discuss your personal matter with me, then whom will you discuss with? We are blood sisters. If anything happens to you, I'm the first person to know. So why did you do that? In short, I'm angry. I feel like tearing her into shreds. I'm mad. It's okay. See, now you are here. And now that you are here, I'm even happy because I know that you're going to put smiles on my face again. And come to think of it, I'm very sure that with you around, all the burden in my heart will be lifted. Just calm down. And come to think of it, Carol, how did you even find out about this? Because I didn't tell anybody in the estate. I will know. Shebi is me. I have informants. Oh, okay. Oh, now I understand. Aproko. I knew it. You see this mouth of yours? This your tiny little mouth. I'm going to make sure I pluck it out of your brains, out of that skull of yours. Only God knows how many people you must have gone to tell about this whole situation. No. Oh. Okay. Okay. But my sister, you are too harsh on these children. And this is transferred aggression. Know what this man is making me go through. Carol, you don't know the pain that this man is giving me. If only you knew, then you would know that I should even go overboard. But that small rat is really annoying. And did you tell Auntie Ada about all those things? Does not do anything about such situation. The only thing she ever tells me is be calm, stay patient. That's all she ever says. Hey, patience. And in this type of situation, I'm an expert. I will beat her to stupor. I will tear her into shreds. In fact, I will use a stone wall. But you won't bring that nonsense. For where are they? Hey, do are they para? She dey crazy ni, she no dey look face. Oh my. In fact, I will show her the way. Clear your things. I have plan A and plan B. Count on me. Do you understand? Chill. Relax.
Egbeyon. Sorry, How is the pain you inflicted on yourself? How is it going? What is this? That is for you. What is this? What does it look like? That is the package Yamolika sent to you now. to relieve the pain you inflicted on yourself with your mouth.
That dragon. Mbok. Zundok.
See with calling somebody dragon. See with easy dragon. You see your mouth. You use your mouth to inflict pain on yourself. You are calling her dragon. See, yeah, you know that despite the fact that that woman has justification over what she did to you. Yes. She has every justification over what she did to you. She still has the good heart to send this packet to you, and you are calling her dragon.
What justification does she have? That she come and inflict this kind of injury on innocent, defenseless man like me. He even caught fearing. Look, Sam, look, me, I'm beginning to suspect you. Are you that woman's advocate? Or she give you money? Or see, you know the you she dey use? Because you know the ordinary.
Me, Ekpeyong, you don't trust me.
Avo.
Money kwa. Where do yeah, my hands are very pure. Me care. I just see two people that are not in good terms. I want to bring them. What is my own with money? I don't know anything. No, I'm very innocent. Very innocent.
We now give you big road. What did she say?
Despite the fact that I can assure you that based on what she did to you, every day, even the one. For 30 days.
Wait.
Every day for 30 days.
Wait.
And you are calling her dragon.
Sam, wait. Make it zero. He could give me one big loaf of bread every day for 1 month.
Ask again.
Are you serious? No, sir. Make it easy. Make it easy.
So you are happy now. See the way you are laughing.
You don't know.
And before you talk, you call her, you don't call her names. Now you are happy.
Forget that. Hear me.
No, you call me. You don't call me advocate before. Call me. I don't call her bribe. Call me.
Wait. Sorry. I want to give you another name. I want to add senior advocate of Nigeria.
This is Nigeria.
Then wait. I now recommend you. They will send you for peacekeeping force at the ECOMO. Can